So today, we're going to be taking on the Glacio Draft Challenge to see if we can unlock him. If, for whatever reason, it looks like we need all 12 wins to unlock him. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do that, but let's see how far can I go. My name is Mike, and enjoy today's video. Right, now I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name. I'm pretty sure it is pronounced Glacio. So let me take the blacksmith for the defensive buff. Take the spell wing. The spell wing can work pretty well, and we are going to take the Archon, maybe? I'm not certain. I'm not certain if that was the correct hero, but all right, let's see what the wait, let me just play around like this, buff up the Glacio and the Archon. Let me do that, and there we go. All right, so Glacio, 54 damage, 438 health, so pretty average in health-wise, and chance nearby heroes, freezing them with 65% less speed at the end of the turn. So is this like a slime but stronger? That's what I'm seeing right now. It's like it's a slime but very strong, or a stronger slime. Let me do that. Is he very slow? No, he's fast, so why did I move so slow? I enchanted... Oh, wait, no, he enchanted me, that's why. The speed nerf is big. I just realized that the speed nerf is pretty huge here. So let's now get some echoes right here. Not too bad. Wait, he did damage right there? Why did he do damage? I'm so confused. Enchants freezing them with 65% damage at the end of the turn, but why did Glacio do some damage there? I'm so confused. Let me do that. Will he do damage again? Did I just damage myself? What is going on? Did I just damage myself? Did the blacksmith took damage there? What is going on in this match? What is going on with this hero? It looks super bugged. Let's see. Okay, so he did damage to my blacksmith, but it looked like I damaged myself. Oh my goodness, it's so slow. I'm damaging my blacksmith! Sorry about the notification. I'm damaging my blacksmith. Why is my blacksmith getting damaged when it's my turn? Hello? Bruh. What is going on? Can someone explain to me? Because I definitely... this is my first time playing... I wouldn't say today, but whenever the event started... If you guys have played with the Glacio, has this been happening to you guys? Like, you guys are taking damage, even though it is your own hero? Because what is happening right now? I really hope I can win here because... Oh my goodness gracious, he is so slow. My blacksmith is getting damaged! Why? Is it because he's enchanted? Is that it? But my Archon is enchanted. I'm so confused. Why is my blacksmith taking damage? Because the Archon is enchanted, but I guess it's because of the aura. Maybe that's why I'm not taking damage from that, whatever that could be. But that's crazy. Okay, so my blacksmith died. So let's try to take out his Jaguar. His assassin definitely does not scare me, especially with that insane speed nerf that he has. So we'll do this. There we go. We did take out the assassin, which I did not want to. I wanted the assassin to be the last hero alive, but I mean, in a 2v1 situation here, let's see if we should be able to win here. A double hit won't be enough unless we push him towards the echo. No, it won't be enough if we push him towards the echo, so I'm just gonna go for the double hit. Again, I am forgetting of how slow I am. Like, I am super slow. All right. I gotta remember, we are slow. And I don't have a direct hit on the Jaguar, so I'm just going to shoot a snowball at them. Even though that did not work out too well. I mean, we just need one more hit now. It's just, let's see if the Archon somehow reaches the, unless the Archon dies. We should be able to make it. We're super slow, but we should be able to make it. Right there. Very slow. But we got the victory right there. Now, if you guys are enchanted with the Glacio's ability, do you take damage? I don't know. Because it doesn't say anywhere in the, in the description. So I really don't know. And I still don't know if I need 12 wins to get the cards or get 3 wins. I really don't know. But let's continue on. All right, guys. I just realized what happened to the blacksmith in the last match. He was marked by the the blood bite mark, even though it did not show on the blood bite or on the blacksmith. He was marked. I'm actually taking Arrowheart because the barbarian is bugged, and we'll take the Monkey King since we got the Glacio to enchant. But yeah, the blacksmith was marked. It did not show on him, and he was actually taking damage every single turn. My turn and my opponent's turn. What? Are you kidding me, dude? It took me a while to realize what was going on. Why was my blacksmith taking damage on my turn? That is absurd. And I'm actually using Arrowheart because the barbarian is bugged. I refuse to use the barbarian right now. I rather use the Arrowheart. Apparently the Arrowheart's ability works much better. Like his aim is somewhat better. Not perfect, but somewhat better. And it's something that we're gonna have to test out, which we... Oh, look, it looks different now. It actually looks different. Okay, so the aim line from the Arrowheart actually looks different. It actually looks a little bit more precise. But of course, it was only one arrow, so we will need to check out how much damage or if his aim is actually pretty good. If the Arrowheart has multiple arrows, and I think we do have at least 1 or 2 arrows because on Arrowheart's turn he actually made contact damage with somebody, so we might be able to, to see his ability in action. We might not. We'll see. We'll take out or at least deal damage to the Glacio. We'll take out the Glacio, or deal damage to him. Okay, so the Arrowheart actually has multiple arrows. Let's see if somehow the Arrowheart gets pushed out of the way, so that way we can test out his attack. And yes, we can. We can actually test out this attack right here. Let's focus on the priest and let's see if we can actually make contact with the priest. Oh my goodness gracious, it actually works. It actually works pretty well. Instead of being, randomized, shooting random arrows flailingly, it's actually in one line, but there's multiple arrows in that one line. Okay, let's go. That actually makes it somewhat good. I'll take that. We got the slime nerf, so we're going to try a double hit right here. And there we go. And why did they give the Glacio basically the slime's ability, but much more stronger? Like, why? It actually makes the game somewhat unplayable because you won't be able to move much, Like, you won't be able to move much. Can we hit the slime here? Hit the slime towards the knight, maybe? Let's do that. There we go. Oh my goodness, I am actually much more confident now in using the Arrowheart. Arrowheart is definitely, I wouldn't say broken anymore. He can still miss sometimes, but I haven't seen that yet. Oh my goodness gracious. He is so slow. The slime is so slow, dude. He won't be able to reach me. He is that slow. What kind of hero did they make here? What? We'll hit the snowball here. What is happening? He is so slow. He cannot reach me, dude. This is so bad. This is so bad. I do not... They need to... He is so slow. I mean, sure, I won, but he is so slow. I don't like it. I do not like him. I mean, Penguin Hero, awesome. But his ability needs a rework because you're not moving. Like, what? That's crazy. Let's continue on. All right, so what a crazy, crazy match. We'll take the Griffin for the damage. We'll take the Goblin's ability doesn't work. I'm taking the Golem. And we shall... Should I just take the Blood Bite because of he is broken, basically. He's bugged. It literally works on every single turn instead of just my turn only. Like, that's how broken he is. Let's nerf these heroes here. All 3 of his heroes got nerfed. The Banshee will get her speed buff, so it won't be that, like, what am I trying to say? It won't be that broken facing the Banshee here, because the Banshee can just re-enchant. So let's see. Thunder Idol. He's not marked, but he's supposed to be marked. Yes, look at that. He's taking 16 damage. Will he take damage here? The Thunder Idol. Will he take damage? The answer is... Oh my goodness, good damage though. Thunder Idol is taking damage. What is happening? This is such a broken game, dude. We'll do this right here. Not sure if I can double hit the pirate, but we'll do that. We did good damage. Thunder Idol is dead. Okay, so let's see if we can mark someone else. Bloodbite, right now, the most broken hero you can use because of how powerful he is, because his ability is working improperly, making him even stronger, dude. Like, what? Do this. And of course, there it is. Pirate's taking a little bit of damage. He is going to heal up, but he is going to take damage this very turn, which is so stupid, dude. Alright, so Golem goes next. Good damage, but all of my heroes are now slowed, right? Yeah, all of my heroes are now slowed. So he enchants by doing an area of effect damage, basically. Okay. I guess we'll try to hit the Glacio right there. Very slow. I don't like this. We're super slow. To counteract this, you definitely need a hero that enchants your team. This is so bad. Holy guacamole. Keep marking his heroes so that way they take constant damage every single turn. Just mark all of his heroes. They're taking constant damage, which is so stupid. This is so stupid, dude. Alright, Golem dead. Alright, so now we could... I guess we can... Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. We'll take out the Glacio. Super slow, of course. Pirate is still alive, and he will heal up this turn, but... Oh, actually, the pirate has a speed buff, so he could do some good stuff here. Let's see. Some good stuff. There it is. Well, we just lost. We basically lost. I don't think we're going to win here. Especially since how slow we are. I highly doubt we are going to win here. We could just do that. Again, super slow. Alright. We did take out the pirate because of the mark. So we just gotta worry about the Banshee, but since we're incredibly so slow, I don't think we are going to win here. Doing snowball damage, that's nothing, but I won't be able to damage her, I think. Hit the snowball like this, and we missed, but we slowed her down, even though it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. Can we double hit? We actually did double hit because of her speed buff, but we are going to lose this one, ladies and gentlemen. What a broken game. Holy guacamole. What a broken game right now. Treant Goblin Barbarian doesn't work. Bloodbite is broken. Probably the most powerful hero you can use right now is a Bloodbite. And Glacio is a very, very strong hero. Just because of the ability alone. Just nerfing everyone to basically... You can't move, basically. So it's just crazy. But let's continue on. Alright, let's see now. We'll take the Drakeling because facing the Glacio, I think it's just best to use Fireballs instead of just going for straight damage. We should be able to heal up by using the Frostfax as well. And the Naga, whenever I enchant his heroes, maybe. So, let's see. Let's see if we can win here. Alright. Facing Satyr. So the Satyr is going to be a little bit of a dangerous hero to face. But I guess we'll just double hit normally the Satyr here. Maybe we can hit the Drakeling or the Mice Bandit. Drakeling twice, okay, not too bad. 114 damage to both Drakeling and the Satyr, not too bad. Mice Bandit goes next, so probably just double hit the Glacio and then hit the Naga. Yep, he is going for that. Double hit, hits the Naga. Well played. Nerf the Mice Bandit, and this should hit the Satyr. Mice Bandit didn't get nerfed? Wait. Never mind. Okay, so his ability works with nearby heroes. Okay, I thought it was direct hit. Never mind. It's nearby heroes. It took me this long to figure out how they get enchanted. Okay. So, let's see if we can make the Drakeling shoot a fireball to hit someone. Not too bad. And we are going to nerf we did not nerf the Drakeling. We actually buffed up the Satyr with with the attack buff, but he is slowed down. Alright, so now let's do... Let's see. Hit the Satyr like so. They should be able to hit the Drakeling with the Fireball. There we go. Alright, so Drakeling died. Satyr is still enchanted, so dealing a bunch of damage. Mice Panda goes next. Going to take on my Glacio. And he'll enchant the Drakeling here. Yep, he did. So now the Drakeling is super slow. And we shall just hit the Satyr. We don't want the Satyr alive. So let's do this right here. We also hit the Mice Panda, healing up the Frostfox 3 times. The Mice Panda did take a bunch of damage. That's very good. And with the Drakeling super slow, this is where we're going to have to rely on Fireballs to deal damage to my opponent instead of going for direct hits, if possible. So he does that, and... Like, look at this. And we're blocked, so we're going to have to shoot a Fireball here. So let's shoot a Fireball. Let me fix my aim again. We should be able to hit the Glacier right here. Unless we're too slow. Okay, we made it. Holy guacamole, we actually hit the Mice Panda as well. Perfect. Alright, I thought we were going to miss. We're super slow. Holy guacamole. Alright. So, Glacio going to double hit. Thankfully does not nerf the Frostfox, so we can get a good amount of damage here with a double hit. Bada boom. Alright, and we can actually heal up the Frostfox if we need to by hitting the Drakeling. So he is going for the double hit here. There it is. And with that, no, it should not nerf. It did not nerf. Okay, good. We shall do this, and let's see if we can also shoot a Fireball. There we go. But he is still alive because we're slow! But he is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. But we should win here, unless he... Okay, look at this. We are kind of in the pickle because I don't think we can reach the Glacio from here, can we? Can we reach? The answer to that is... Yes, we can. Alright, so that is our third win. This is where we're supposed to win a couple of Glacio cards. But let's see if the challenge is broken enough that we won't be able to get it. And we don't get it. Alright, so apparently we need 12 wins to get the Glacio hero. This game, man. Nothing much I can do, right? Let's continue on. Alright, so I guess you could say that we got lucky. We are going to take the Dancing Dragon for the heal and the attack buff. We are going to take the Sailor for the attack buff that he can receive if he enchants me. And we are going to take the Assassin for the damage. Let's see if we can win here. He is using Giant Striker Paladin. Okay. My Glacio goes first, but we are going to try to just push the Assassin for damage. There we go. And we are going to enchant the Giant and the Striker right there. Okay. Okay, now I know. It took me forever to realize, but his enchantment is AoE based. Okay, now I know. He is going to enchant the Dancing Dragon. Okay. And now we are going to... What can we do? I guess we'll hit the Paladin here. There really isn't much I can do here, so I guess I just do that. Was expecting a double hit. I was actually expecting a double hit. Alright, so Giant, he definitely won't be able to move too much. So... What a crazy nerf, dude. So we'll do this, hit the Giant. Sadly, we weren't able to hit the Striker, but we did double hit the Giant. And we actually hit the Striker with the Satyr, but I wanted to hit it with the Assassin, regardless. Crazy. Can we push the Glacio towards the Assassin? Yes, we did. And we actually double hit the Glacio right there. Okay. So Paladin goes next. Healing up the Striker might be a bad play, because then he won't be able to damage anyone, but... Then again, there really isn't much he can do here. He's going for the Glacio. Nice double hit. Alright, my Glacio goes next. Let's do... I mean, I guess we'll hit it like this, and then the Snowball should deal damage. There we go. Alright, so we took out the Glacio. Sadly, we weren't able to get the Satyr enchanted, but honestly, it might be for the best if he is not enchanted because of the speed nerf. It's crazy. He's going for my Satyr. Snowball does good damage right there, but he cannot do more damage than that. Let's do this right here. Okay. Paladin going for... Okay, well played on the Assassin here. Sadly, we cannot push any heroes towards the assassin. So we can just hit the paladin here regularly. Okay, we actually did like 149 damage more or less. Not too bad. He is going to heal up now. If he reaches, he will. He should reach the paladin here. He decides to go for the assassin. Interesting. We'll double hit here. There we go. This gameplay looks very boring. I do apologize. It really looks boring because we're barely moving. All right. So now the freaking snowballs are blocking me. Can we push the striker towards the assassin regardless? Yes, we did. Okay, we won right there. All right, so that's going to be our 4th win. We don't get Glacio heroes because apparently you need a max of 12 wins to get it. That's crazy, but we'll just continue on playing. Let's continue on. All right, let's see if we can still win here. Take the Thunder Pulse because we cannot heal up the Kong for now. Take the... honest? I guess we'll take the Golem. I was debating the Skeleton, honestly, and we'll take the Vampire. I hope that was for the best. Banshee, Catamancer, Berserker. He might actually win because of the Banshee. Believe it or not, he could just win because of the Banshee. We'll see, though. He just hits... okay, he just did that. So I might have to just focus on hitting the Banshee. So just make the Vampire hit the Banshee here. There we go. Yeah, we need the Banshee to die, because if the Banshee stays alive, giving everyone a speed buff, I'm going to have a huge disadvantage here. So, and he is going to nerf my Vampire, which is unfortunate. And he is going to... okay, he's going to give everyone a speed buff up there. That is unfortunate. But we are going to do this, get the damage right there for the Vampire. There we go. Look at those heals. Banshee died. We can still nerf her heroes. His heroes, I should say. So... alright, so Catamancer, he is going for the Vampire and the Glacio. That's fine, nothing too crazy there. Hit the Catamancer and the Glacio here. Okay, that worked out perfectly because of the speed nerf. Alright, so he is going for the Golem, Thunder Paws, okay. And, I guess we just hit the Catamancer regularly here. Will we hit the... no. The Golem will target the cat instead of the Glacio. Well, actually, the Glacio died. Sorry, I did not even see itself. Alright. So, the Berserker is the only one left alive. I mean, we have a huge advantage. The problem is we still haven't nerfed them. The Glacio is barely hanging on by a thread. And I really don't know if we can nerf the Berserker. We can definitely try, but we might not... be able to? Nope, we did not nerf it. We nerfed the cat, but not the Glacio. Golem still alive. Glacio died. At least we should be able to be somewhat in an okay position with the Vampire here. So let's push the Berserker towards these snowballs. Oh, well. Vampire is super slow. But at least we did damage. Alright, so... Vampire is going to get hit. It is going to hurt. Okay. Okay. That happened. Of course it did. Okay, well, that's very unfortunate. Let's continue on. Alright, so we're going to take the... we might have to take the Diana because if the Glacio nerfs me, I might not be able to push any heroes towards the walls using the Shadow Cleric. So that's why I picked the Dianel, taking the Cultist and the Assassin here, and let's see how well we can do. Glacio Naga combo, pretty good hand for him. He starts off with the Blacksmith. He might go for the Enchantment here. And yeah, he might go for the Enchantment onto the Jaguar, hitting the Glacio, not too bad. And let's do... we're actually going to leave the Jaguar alone. He is going to get nerfed, so that's why I'm going to leave him alone. There we go. Oh, we actually made contact with the Jaguar. That's actually huge. All right, so Jaguar goes next. He is speed nerfed, but he's going to do good damage to the Assassin, sadly. And sadly, we can... we'll do this, and we'll push the Cultist upwards, hopefully. There we go. Sadly, we weren't able to do much else. It's okay. Naga goes next. What is he going to do? Take out my Assassin? do something else. Hit the cultist. He's going for the cultist. Okay, he actually hits all 4 heroes. Not too bad. We can definitely take out... Actually, we might not even be able to take out his Jaguar. I really wanted to, but I guess we won't be able to. We'll just hit the... What was that play with those snowballs up there onto the blacksmith? That was absurd. Alright, so blacksmith dead. We can nerf his heroes maybe if we play around with the Glacio properly and correctly. He is going to hit the Dianel. And going to take out the assassin. Will he nerf the Glacio? He does nerf the Glacio, but my Dianel healed up, which is good. And I guess we shall... His ability will work on the cultist. That is not going to reach the cultist, believe it or not. So we're going to do that. Nerf the Glacio. Jaguar's ability will not reach the cultist. It will not reach. So that's why I did what I did. So let's see what he does. He's going for the Glacio. That is probably the only hero he can hit. There it is. And oh, doke. Just hit these two. Oh. Okay, so we took out the Jaguar. Naga goes next. Thankfully, she is speed nerfed, but she can deal a bunch of damage to the Glacio and the Dianel. Glacio with 127, the Glacio will die in 1 hit. Okay. Nice double hit on the cultist there. So, since we're speed nerfed, believe it or not, playing around... Oops, sorry about the notification. Let me get rid of that. And we actually did push it towards the cultist right there, so that will activate the cultist's ability, dealing that insane damage right there. Glacio goes next with that speed nerf that he has. Will it reach? Actually did. That's pretty funny. Just go for the direct hit right here. And there really isn't much I can do there. We're all speed nerfs, so we're just slowly but surely taking each other out, basically. He is going... Okay, that's actually going to hurt a little bit, not gonna lie. There it is. So we'll hit the... Just go after the Naga. The Naga actually is going to hurt a lot more than the Glacio. I mean, I'm trying my best, guys. I am definitely trying my best. So now let's do... can we push the Naga towards the Dianel? Yes, we did. Okay, so there you go. We took out the Naga. Only the Glacio is left alive. And let's see. Let's see what he does. He can't do much, obviously. He is slowed down. And we should be able to win here because it's not like... I mean, the Runes is going to take him out. And actually, the Runes is overkill right there. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be, yet again, another win. We do have 1 life to go, but we got 5 wins. Surprisingly, we got 5 wins right there. Okay so far. Let's continue on. Alright, so we got 5 wins here. I guess we'll take the champion because we got the Glacio to enchant with a speed nerf. Oh wow, what a choice. Take the Shadow Cleric. What a bad choice right there. Okay, so Shadow Cleric or the Goblin. Goblin's ability does not work at all. Shadow Cleric, if he's nerfed, he won't be able to use his ability because he won't be able to push anyone towards the wall unless they're very close by. So, pretty rough choice that we have, but let's see. Okay, so we start off with the Knight. I guess we'll go for after the Glacio here. Get a nice little double hit. Hitting the Archer. Not too bad right there. We nerfed the Warrior, starting things off, so not too bad right there. He is going to push the Champion towards the Archer. Champion does take a beating. But nothing to worry about just yet. Let's do... What can we do? Can we just hit the Archer? Or sorry, No, I guess we'll just hit the Warrior here. We should be able to hit the Archer. There we go. Plus the ability now. Ooh, good play right there. Plus, Banshee and the Warrior got nerfed. Pretty good damage. Let's see. So, Glacio... He is going to just hit the Champion. That's all he does. Okay, that's fine. And we are going to just hit the, I guess, the Warrior towards the Champion. And honestly, good damage, but not enough to take her out just yet. Archer does go next. He is going for the champion. The champion might die here. Let's see. And nope, still alive. And with the Shallow Cleric going next, thankfully he is not slowed down, so his ability is going to work super well here. So let's do that. Bada boom. There we go. Good damage by using those walls. Nice little double kill. Alright, so Banshee goes next. This looks like a victory for me, but you never know, especially if he enchants my heroes quickly. He does take out the champion, which is honestly fine with me. Let's do... I mean, should we just double hit the Glacio? I guess we'll double hit him. There we go. Nice little double hit. And, alright, so he's weak, so... Oh, he's going to try to slow down by playing it like that. And he does nerf the Glacio. Okay. That's fine. I guess we can try to double hit the Banshee and slow her down instead. Ah, I was too far away. Ah, come on. I was too far away. Alright, so that's okay. He's just going for straight damage. Hit the Glacio, but he might not be able to hit the Knight. Yeah, Snowball. Not too bad. Alright, so we shall just push the Glacio downwards. There we go. Hitting the Banshee. Banshee is slowed down. We're winning this one. Unless he uses all those snowballs to deal damage to everyone. We are going to win this one. There we go. What a crazy match. Or crazy game, I should say. Alright, so good match right there. That's going to be 6 wins. We should be getting some more heroes right there, but of course, we're not. So if you guys... Oh, this is so unfortunate. 6 wins, but no cards. That's so weird. Let's continue on. Alright, so we got 6 wins here. Take the Spellwing to be able to remove enchantments. Take the Rocketeer. And we'll take... Shallow Cleric worked pretty well. I'll take the Shallow Cleric again. I hope I'm making the right choice. He does have Armadillo paired up with the Glacio, so that's pretty good for him as well. So, starting off with the Glacio, both of us. He is going to push the Glacio towards my Rocketeer? Interesting. And he's going to slow down my Spellwing, okay. With my Rocketeer going first, or going next, I should say, let's buff up the Rocketeer a little bit. And... oh, come on. I should have gone at least another touch. What an unfortunate play, but the Rocketeer has 2 rockets at least, so we can deal a decent amount of damage if my heroes are... or if his heroes are together. Which... well, we should be able to. There you go. Not too bad. So all 4 heroes got hit. Not too bad. Alright, so Shadow Cleric goes next if he survives, because he can just hit the Shadow Cleric with the Armadillo, and we are going to... and he's going to die. But he decided not to take him out just yet. Okay. So push the Sorceress towards the wall. Snowball works like walls for whatever reason. And good damage right there. Alright, so Sorceress goes next. He could push the... actually, he can't. He can't. Because he's slowed down. Okay, so... let's do... what can we do? We can't do much. Armadillo? What can I do? Maybe I could have went after the Glacio, but I was going to one hit as well. Alright, so it's going to hit the... oh, the Armadillo towards the Rocketeer. That's actually going to hurt a little bit, so very well played right there. If the Glacio survives, it would be... or sorry, if the Rocketeer survives, it would be awesome. But because we are going to buff him up right there. Genie goes next, but he is not slowed down, meaning that he can just one-shot the Rocketeer. And I would expect him to do that. So there it is. He does take him out. So now with the Shadow Cleric, we can try to push his heroes towards the walls and try to get as much damage as I possibly can. Snowball is blocking me, but it will still count as a wall. So let's do this right here. So we took out the Armadillo. Glacio almost died. Genie did take some okay damage, but nothing too crazy. And it's a 3v3 situation. Things were looking somewhat okay. Well played right there onto the Genie. Let's just hit the Genie right so. And okay, nice triple kill. I actually didn't plan that triple kill right there. But let's go, guys. Yeah, it's going to be our 7th win. So far, so good. Let's see if we can somehow Keep on winning here and actually get to 12 wins somehow. Let's continue on. All right, so let's see. Get the farmer because we're gonna be slowed down, so at least shooting from afar would work somewhat properly. Take the rocketeer instead of the sentinel because if we're slowed down, then we won't be able to use the sentinel's ability properly. I'm curious. Just use the slime. Because why not? Use the slime. Slime paired up with the Glacio? Let's go. Having two heroes that basically does the same, almost the same ability, might as well. Let's go for it, dude. Alright, so good damage, or decent damage to the farmer, Glacio, and the the puppet master. Rocketeer did get some buffs, so we should be able to hit somebody for good damage, right? Can we hit both these guys? Yes, we can. Hit both of them right there. Bada boom. Let's go. Good damage onto the Cannonmancer and the Glacio. Glacio did get nerfed. My Glacio goes next. Who should we attack? Good damage onto 3 heroes. Nothing too crazy though. We're slowed down obviously, so let's just hit the Glacio once. So actually hit the Rocketeer like this, and then we'll hit the Glacio. Rocketeer is maxed for the next turn. And it's not like, I mean, he doesn't move, so it really doesn't matter if the Rocketeer is enchanted, So he is nerfed. Did no damage at all right there for whatever reason. Take out his Glacio before he enchants my slime. But that will leave a puppet on the board, which is unfortunate, but I think it's for the best. Alright, so the farmer doing good damage, but the cat being on the board is being annoying because the farmer is getting distracted by the cat. And let's see. Snowball is blocking me somewhat, unfortunately. Hit the Cat Master and the Puppet Master. We actually got hit on both of them. Cat dies. Rocketeer does go next. Look at this. The Rocketeer goes next. Let's see if we have a direct hit to hit somebody. Because that would be ideal. Well played. Very well played. We cannot hit the Puppet Master. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we'll take out the farmer. Also took out that puppet there. Alright. So Cannonmancer is getting pretty weak. But unfortunately, with the puppets in play, he can actually beat me. If he places correctly and pretty good. Alright, so Cannonmancer goes next. He is going for the farmer for a double hit, maybe? Or is he going for the farmer and then Glacio and the Rocketeer? Yep, there it is. Rocketeer dies, that's fine. Let's do... I mean, I guess we'll give the Puppet Master a speed nerf, just like the Glacio. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so Puppet Master is speed nerfed. You know, with reducing damage by 30%. Of course, the Glacio reduces by 65%, which is absurd. We'll try to double hit right here. There we go. There we go. All right. They're all slow down. We took out the Puppet Master. He could get a double kill up there, but with the slime being pretty healthy, we should... Actually, these snowballs are blocking me. We do need to be careful. If we don't play this correctly, I could lose. So can we do this and then hit the Cannonmancer? Okay, we did. Okay, I got kind of nervous right there, but we did get the victory right there. So that is 8 wins. I'm pretty surprised and lucky that we're actually getting this far. But let's see if we can win 4 more. Let's continue on. All right, so we'll take the Shadow Cleric again. The Shadow Cleric has been helping me pretty well. We'll take the Dancing Dragon for the heals. And we'll take the Dianel. Let's see. Champion Golem Satyr. Okay. I should be okay. His champion goes first, so his ability will work, obviously, on everyone. So he's going for the double hit on the Glacio. Or is it... Okay, so he hits the Dancing Dragon and the Dianel. Plus everyone's ability will work right there. Nothing too crazy. Let's do... I mean, just hit the Glacio towards the Shadow Cleric. Shadow Cleric is nerfed. And the Dancing Dragon, so we're obviously slow. So, good damage. He is playing very well. He is playing super well. Holy. I don't think we're winning here anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the Satyr and the Golem, I guess? Also hitting the Glacio, not too bad. We nerfed the Golem, and my Glacio goes next. We're not playing around with the Dancing Dragon because the Dancing Dragon is out of the way, and we just lost him, so we weren't able to heal up. So then I'll get some health back. I mean, the best thing to do is just hit both these guys. There really isn't much I can do. We're slow. And, alright, so we nerfed the Glacio right there. Shadow Cleric goes next, and he is slowed down. Oh boy, this isn't good. Let's see though. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, thankfully that wasn't too much of a damage right there. Nothing too crazy. And use the snowball as walls, because I have to. Good damage right there. Thankfully the Satyr did not get enchanted. Champion goes next, so I'll take out my Shadow Cleric. There it is. Alright. Dino will get some health back again. Dino goes next. I mean, the Satyr getting that buff is going to be dangerous, but we'll get the double hit. Not too bad. Alright, good damage right there. Alright, so Golem goes next. He is slow. Heavy, but slow. So he should just hit the Dino regularly, because he should not be able to reach the Glacio. Not sure what he's trying to do. There he is. Just hit him once. Alright, so I guess we'll take out both these guys. Maybe. Oh, the Satyr is actually buffed because we didn't do enough damage. Okay, Satyr goes next. So my Glacio is probably going to die here. Nope, still alive. Ladies and gentlemen, still alive. Let's do this. This should take out his Satyr. There we go. And good damage onto the champion. And the champion is nerfed now. So we should be okay. The Dino did not get enchanted, meaning that he moves at his regular speed. Even the ability, you see that Dino did not get pushed far. That's actually pretty funny. So do damage to the Golem like this with the snowball. Hopefully we can hit the champion. Yes, we do. Hopefully the snowball somehow blocks. It did block. It did block. That's so funny. It actually blocked. Actually does some damage right there. Okay. So let's do this. Hit the champion. We should be able to hit the Golem as well. There we go. Alright, so. Alright, champion goes next. He only has 20 health. He could double hit. He fails a double hit, but he does deal good damage because of the tremor and his ability. Let's do this. Hit the Golem as well. Ah, we missed the Golem. Alright, so the Golem has 109 health. We just need a double hit. And he is slow. So it's going to be a little bit tough. I mean, he gets the one hit, but that's nothing. And I guess we just hit him like this. Snowball, of course, is not enough for the win, but we just need one more hit right now to win. He will need to hit me like 3 times, 4 times. And does absolutely no damage right there. Okay, so good stuff right there. Good game. Good game, I guess. So, a close match, but the Dinos continuously healing up definitely helped me to win right there. So, good stuff. We just need 3 more wins to get to actually unlock some heroes, if we can actually get that far. Let's continue on. Alright, so, definitely take the Warlord here. So we'll take him, take the... Should we take the Griffin? Yeah, we'll take the Griffin. We'll take the Griffin, and we'll take the Naga, if I can enchant his heroes. Because I haven't been enchanting his heroes properly. I've been struggling a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, so the Warlord goes next, but the Glacio gets the buff. We can try to push the Glacio upwards to deal damage, and hopefully enchant a couple of his heroes. And there you go, we got the Farmer damage, and we nerfed the Ice Queen and the Thunder Idol. Okay. Wait, why did his Glacio goes... Wait, why is Glacio going first and I had to play around with the Warlord? What? You usually... I'm getting upset. So, let's double hit the Glacio right here, push it towards the Naga. There we go. Good damage. Good damage into the Naga. What I was trying to say is, when you're facing in a draft challenge or a mirror challenge, whatever it is, the heroes that you select is supposed to be... you know, like, you guys are going to play in order, obviously. So, if I played the Warlord, he was supposed to play a rare hero. He was supposed to play a rare hero, but instead he played the Glacio. Why is that? If that's the case, why didn't I play the Glacio first? because I'm gonna explain if you guys understand what I mean. Okay, so we took out the Glacio. That's awesome. My Naga goes next, but she is slowed down. So same thing with the Thunder Idol. Thunder Idol is slowed down as well. Holy! Glacio gets the buff. Not much I can do there, but we'll hit the Thunder Idol regularly because he is nerfed. All right, so Farmer goes next here, and he's just going to push the Ice Queen. Okay. Good damage, actually. Good damage. Glacio gets a buff. Not much I can do there. Just push Naga towards the Thunder Idol. Not much I can do there. Hitting the Ice Queen a little bit. Good damage, but I would like the Farmer to be enchanted if possible, because right now it doesn't seem like we can. Just hitting the Warlord alone. Naga is about to die. And we cannot do anything here because the snowballs are blocking me. So we just try to do this right here. Good damage onto the Farmer, but the Farmer won't be enchanted, sadly. We might actually lose here. So he is going to take out the Thunder Idol. Not the Thunder Idol, the Warlord and the Naga. Alright, so unfortunately, we can get a double hit here. Do that. Sadly, we weren't able to get a hit on the Farmer again, but we did hit the Ice Queen for a little bit of extra damage. But it seems like this is going to be our third and final loss, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Because, of course, he does good damage right there with those snowballs. Yeah, we're not winning here. We're definitely not winning here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do this. We weren't able to hit the Ice Queen as well, so just the abilities alone, even if he loses service, just the abilities alone is going to take me out. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our third and final loss. What a pretty messed up, bugged event, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy event. Oh, actually, you know, we can watch an ad to continue on. So let me actually do that. Let's continue on. All right, so we got the extra life. We'll take the Knight here, and we'll take... I guess we'll take the Pirate. We'll take the Pirate here, and we'll take the Robot. The bombs are going to be annoying. He has Frostfox paired up with the Glacio. That's pretty good for him. Ice Queen, Farmer. That's a combo that I lost in the last game. He had a different hero. Instead of the Frostfox, he had another hero, which made me lose. He hits the Robot. Okay, that's fine. We shall... Actually, just leave the Frostfox alone. He'll get nerfed. We'll just hit the Glacio regularly here with a double hit. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Push him towards the bomb for that extra damage. There we go. Plus, we slow down the Frostfox, so it's not doing... He won't be able to go as fast. And he is going to nerf the Robot and the Glacio. Rude. We'll do that. Oh no, the Glacio does has his speed buff. Or has his regular speed. The Robot is the one that got the speed nerf. Okay. So he is going for my Robot. So that's going to be placing some bombs. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, what a crazy play right there. Hit the Glacio like that. Make those bombs somewhat be together by all these heroes. Holy. Alright, so we took out the Farmer just from the bombs alone. Did good damage to the rest of his heroes. Let's go. Ice Queen's ability is going to work for this turn, so the Glacio is dead. And the rest of my heroes are still alive. Okay, he did nerf the Knight, unfortunately. But still okay here. We can now take out this Glacio. Hit the Frostfox here. We head towards the Robot. So Frostfox is also dead. Only the Ice Queen is left alive. I mean, the Ice Queen as the last man hero alive is actually dangerous. But with having in a 3v1 situation, we should be okay. How did that snowball... That was weird. These matches are... these matches are pretty absurd. We just hit the Ice Queen once because of how slow we are, but that's okay. If he hits the Pirate, then the Pirate will die. Yep, he is going for the Pirate, so the Pirate is going to die here. And all we can do is try to push the Ice Queen towards the Snowball. Maybe that'll take her out. And of course we're blocked. We're blocked because why not? We won't even be able to push the Ice Queen towards the Snowball because we're that slow. Alright, but still, he would need to hit me like 7 times. And we'll take her out as long as we're not blocked. We're not blocked, so we should be able to take her out right here. We should reach! Whoo! I thought we were not reaching right there. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a stressful game, but it's going to be our 10th win right there. Just 2 more to go. Let's continue on. All right, so we're going to take the... We have to take the Sorceress. We have nothing to heal up the Kong. We'll take the Rocketeer. And we'll take the... We'll take the Thunder Idol. Let's see. Thunder Idol paired up with the Sorceress is pretty good. So let's see. My Rocketeer goes first. That's obviously not good. But let's see if we can somehow enchant the Enchantress. And of course, that aim bug was there. I was supposed to hit the wall or hit the Griffin towards the Glacio. Obviously, I missed. What ifs? He is going to give the Glacio a speed, or sorry, an attack buff plus the speed buff. So getting removed. So let's just hit regularly right here. We are going to nerf the Glacio and the Griffin right there. And nerfing the Enchantress as well. Let's go. We have a good start. We have a very good start here. He is just going for a direct hit here onto the Glacio. And hits a Thunder Idol, okay. So we shall try to... I guess we'll go after the Enchantress here. Okay, so thankfully... Oh, I did not want that. I did not want the Griffin to get his speed back. Oh, that's not good. Thankfully, he only hits once to both heroes. That's okay. Hit both these guys here. Enchantress dies. Alright, so the Enchantress dies. No more attack buffs. He can still give everyone a speed buff, which I'm fine with. At the same time, we have nothing to enchant my own heroes, so that could be a bad play, leaving his heroes to get the speed buff. Which he does onto the Griffin here. And sadly, we're not able to do much here. Can we push the Snowball and then make the Glacio go up to enchant his heroes? Yes, we can. Give those heroes a speed nerf. We're not using the Rocketeer properly, but I was able to play that play, which worked out super well. And again, the Griffin has his speed buff again. I mean, just hit both these guys regularly. Whoa, what a play. We took out the Griffin. Let's go, dude. All right. So, Banshee goes next. She is slowed down because of the Sorceress enchantment, which is fantastic for me. He's just going for regular damage right there. Nothing too crazy. And he does nerf the Rocketeer and the Sorceress. That's fine. We should be able to get a hit right here and then enchant the Banshee. That will slow her down. So that way she doesn't do that much damage with her speed. So, we should win here unless he does something super crazy. Let's see. Let's see what he does. Okay. That's okay. We can try to double hit right here. If the Snowball lets me. Oh, I don't think it's letting me. So we're going to have to do this. Actually, we were slowed down. Never mind. Alright, so Banshee goes next. But, I mean, the Banshee only has like 40 health. 40 health more or less. And we should be able to one-shot the Banshee with the Rocketeer if we have a good angle. Which... Do we have an angle? If we hit it like this? That should be it, right? There we go. Alright! So, we got 11 wins, guys. We just need one more win. One more win, but we only have 1 life to go. Holy guacamole. Can we actually unlock the Glacio hero for my baby account? Let's find out, and let's continue on. Alright, guys. The final battle. We're going to take... I really don't like the Druid. We'll take the Drakeling for the Fireballs. Then we'll take... Shadow Cleric. And we'll take the Dancing Dragon. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, his heroes doesn't look that dangerous. It really doesn't look that dangerous. Alright, so he is going to use a Yeti's ability here. It hits the Drakeling. Come on. Alright. Unfortunately, that's going to be a bunch of damage, but we'll do this. Push the Priest towards the wall. Hit the Robot. Use a bunch of Fireballs. Oh, we didn't push the Priest towards the wall, but we did a bunch of damage to the Robot and the Yeti. I guess that's fine. But the bombs are going to hit me. Oh boy. Well played right there. but we are going to get a bunch of heals here. Not sure if we can damage, but we are going to heal up. There we go. The robot is dead. Let's go. We took out the robot. We healed up a couple of my heroes. That was clutch. This is the final game, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, we have to win this. This is the final game in this broken event. We have to win. Alright, so Drakeling goes next. Not sure if I should go for the heals or just go for damage. We are slowed, so really doesn't help me that much. We'll try to heal up, I guess. We'll heal up the Drakeling and the Shadow Cleric once. There you go. We slow down the Yeti, which is actually huge. We don't want the Yeti, going crazy with his ability, so that's actually a good nerf. Maybe getting the heals wasn't the great... See, like... look at the nerf, dude. Alright, so... that's okay. Shadow Cleric goes next. Just push the heroes towards... Oh, we're all slow. We are all slow. Except his Glacio. His Glacio is not nerfed, which gives him a huge advantage over me. Alright, so he might actually take out the Drakeling here. Drakeling is dead. Alright, so... can we... I don't think we're winning here, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the Glacio right here, and then let's slow him. Oh, I wanted the Glacio to be near him. That's unfortunate. He is focusing on my Glacio. It makes sense. He doesn't want me to nerf his heroes. With the speed nerf, obviously. Nerf the priest, maybe? No, we are super slow. We are super slow. At least the Yeti is slowed, but I don't think we're winning here. Okay. Nerf. Do this. And the priest will get enchanted this time. He will hit the Shadow Cleric, of course. He might miss. Okay, no, he got it. Okay, so let's see. Snowballs could work in my favor here. So let's just do this right here. It did not work in my favor, but now everyone is slowed down. And this is where we are going to lose, I believe, because we don't have... He's just constantly healing. I'm not, so... I don't think we are going to win here, ladies and gentlemen. This is sadly going to be my final loss at 11 wins. So we literally got no Glacios. What an unfortunate... Wow, no damage. Okay. So we shall do... just hit everyone normally, I guess? There really isn't much I can do here. We're all slowed down. Alright. Takes out my Glacio. Now this is where we're going to lose. Now this is where we're going to lose. Hit the Shadow Cleric towards the Snowball. Sadly, it's not enough to take him out. Great. So, that is our third and final loss. Do that. Good damage onto the Glacio because of the Snowballs. Finally took out his freaking priest, so he stops healing. And he's probably going to hit me just once, but that's all he can do, right? Push me towards the Snowball? No. Okay, so push the Yeti towards the wall. We do not. He's going to use a Snowball to deal damage. I was trying to avoid that. Okay, well. Regardless, guys, that's going to be our third, or technically fourth and final loss. And we don't get Glacio heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was unfortunate. We were just one with away and we did not get it. So that is incredibly unfortunate. Let's claim this reward regardless. I'm going to try to convince the Smashing 4 team to do a makeup challenge because this whole entire event was bugged. Because of course the Bloodbite is bugged, the Barbarian, the Goblin and the Treant are bugged. This whole event was just bugged, basically. Plus, we didn't get any heroes when you're supposed to get a couple of his heroes, at least in the third win. So, look at that. Just a bugged event overall. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. What a crazy event. And that's an understatement. But what can you do, right? If you guys have any other recommendations you want to see, just leave me down in the comments below, and so do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.